Hi everybody, this lesson focuses on query acceleration approaches of graph query, which mainly discusses how to use index, full text, and LTE. Let's try out with Ultipa Manager. The graph to use in this lesson is a social network dataset of around 400,000 nodes and 3 million edges, one type of node representing persons, and one kind of edge representing relations between persons. Graph query acceleration that can be specified by users are index, LTE, and full text, which can enhance the filtering of property values. Index is a tree structure created for metadata properties and stored in the server disk. It is mainly used to accelerate the query commands, find nodes, and find edges. Find edges whose rank equals 60. The alias edges is automatically created by the system as there's no alias defined for the chain statement by user. When no index is created, it takes more than 1 second to complete the execution, finding over 30,000 results out of 3 million edges. To confirm that there's no index created for any property of this graph, use showIndex command. Now create index for edge property rank. And run the query again. This time it takes around 500 milliseconds. Index works pretty well for the property filtering of metadata against the whole graph set. But for property filtering in a query of multi-step paths, it is not showing significant effect. Let's check a path query within 5 steps from a person. With index created for the edge property rank, that takes around 5 seconds. Now, remove the index of edge property rank and run the path query again. Which is also around 5 seconds. The index created for edge property doesn't bring much improvement on the performance of the path query. This is the time to use LTE, which stands for Loading Property to the Engine in the Server Memory. It can speed up path query by reducing the cost of frequent I/O access, which is induced by the iterative multi-step filtering as the property values are stored in the disk. Use LTE command to load the engine property rank into the server memory. Now run the query again. It's so impressive as it takes only about 100 milliseconds to complete the query after the property is LTE'd, which speeds up the query by more than 30 times. LTE is mandatory when applying inter-step filtering. Modify the edge filter. Make the rank of each edge no less than the rank of its previous edge. This path template runs well when the edge property rank is already LTE'd. But if we unload property from the engine, either use the UFE command or just click the UFE button next to the property. Then run again the UQL. We will receive a system message asking the property to be loaded to the engine. Need to clarify that LTE is not really loading the original values of property to the engine, but the index of some sort. This is to minimize the use of server memory. Another query acceleration method is specific for keyword search in properties that are string or text. Ultipa develops its own full-text engine to search against the word segmentation results stored in the disk, executed in both precise and fuzzy mode. There's no full-text index created in the current graph. If we want to search persons with a specific name, we have to rely on substring search and input a keyword which must be exactly the same as or a part of the person's name. Switching the surname and the given name, it's very possible that we won't get a result. Full-text search is case-insensitive regardless of the sequence of keywords provided, and even that the keyword do not have to be complete. Create full text for a property and give it a name. Full text search uses the same conditional operator as substring search. But the operand on the left is not the name of property, but the name of the full text created. And to differentiate, attach a wave line right in front of the name of the full text. It takes only 50 milliseconds, that is over 40 times faster than using substring search. We can also ignore case when inputting keywords, or even make a fuzzy search that uses the keyword only as a word prefix by attach a star symbol right behind the keyword. In scenarios of searching for web pages, literatures, fuzzy search is utilized to maximize the return of possible results. This is the summary of Ultipa's acceleration approaches. Most of them are covered in the demonstration just now. Let's check the syntax. Index has the same name with the property over which it is created. Do not create index for system properties. The index of a property will be auto-deleted if the property is deleted. Do not load system properties to engine. The property will be automatically unloaded from the engine if the property is deleted. Full text usually has a name different than the property over which it is created. Provide a name when creating or deleting a full text, following the naming convention. The full text of a property will be auto-deleted if the property is deleted. Use star to declare the fuzzy mode of full text search. A metadata passes the full text filtering when all keywords are found. Attach a wave line in front of the full text name.